Foundation is a product that we developed out of frustration we had with trying to launch Station v2. We relied on public infrastructure, which was often spotty. And then a lot of the outages we had were just out of our control completely. So we wanted to build an entire infrastructure network or framework where we could control, we could make sure it was scalable, and we could provide all of the data we needed to launch the types of applications we wanted to build. The interesting thing about Foundation is we have it built out now. It's scalable. It's really not that expensive to use. And so we're opening up for free for anyone who wants to use it. So if you are a chain that wants someone else to run your infrastructure, your public infrastructure for you, we can do that. If you're an application that's launching on Terra, I've heard of applications on Terra that are spending upwards of almost $1 million a year.
He wasn't ready! I cannot believe what I'm hearing here. This is really important for us to knuckle down on right now and understand that Luna has already gone through this whole teething stage of public endpoints and how unreliable they can be. We've seen many outages ourselves. Those outages have always led us back to Allnode's infrastructure. Hexagon had to point all of theirs to Allnode's in that most recent debacle with the state-breaking change. Now, you've just heard Chris say, right? You've just heard this at Cosmos verse 23. I wish I was there because I would be stood up clapping in the crowd right now. If we want public endpoint infrastructure from them, we can just go and get it. They're offering it to every blockchain for free. Okay? For free. I'm going to say that again. For free. If we utilize this free infrastructure right now, we not only have them, we have Allnodes, and we have Hexagon too. And you know, it's even more tribute and credence to the idea that this sort of stuff should just be free. And if people want to provide it, they want to provide it off of their own backs because they want the community to love them. They want the community to support them, and they want the community to trust them. It's all this idea of building your business, your image behind who you actually are, what you stand for. It's very different when someone's just giving you a paycheck and nothing really matters because that paycheck's there. I think this is very important for us to take note of right now as a community. It's so important we understand that they've solved this problem over there, right? And they're doing it so cheap, they can just offer it to any blockchain they want for free. And, you know, as a general investor, you'll be thinking to yourselves, wow, you know, this is really great. They're offering it for free. This is really great, right? But when you actually offer all of that infrastructure to free to as many chains out there that want to come and join, the bigger the load on that infrastructure, the more units, the more power, the more graph, everything's got to be more. So they've got to have more infrastructure. So whatever they're running's got to be the absolute bee's knees, because as they move into the alliance stage of everything, you're talking about interconnections with every single chain out there. And I think this is something we seriously need to harness as a community. And it lends credence to what I've just posted recently in my most recent video of going through what they've stated about how everything should kind of be, and the idea of bringing the labor to chain instead of trying to go out and find it. Just put up what you need doing. You know, we all know what needs doing as a community. Put it up, put price attached labels on it, and watch people flood in to come and work. We'll get everything we need to get done pretty quick. Now, some people are going to sit there and say, well, how do we know all of these people's work? Is this, that, and the other? We could pay a very core team to simply check people's work. I know there's people out there who would love to be paid to check someone else's work. It's just one of those ones where we need a group of people who are just going to stick their necks out on and put it all on the line right now because they believe in LUNC. And this is kind of what's going on with the TFL team. They believed in it so hard that they've got it to a point now where they can just offer this free endpoint infrastructure out to anyone. Folks, share this about, show this to people, and let people know what's going on over at Cosmos Verse. It's so important you pay attention to this because we're in the Cosmos. all of these chains are possibly alliances, they're possibly friends, they're possibly ways to get liquidity to come to our chain. And the more free flowing the liquidity is on chain, the better it is. Decentralized money in a vacuum is something that is mentioned in this, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't work when it's just our chain doing what we do. You know, we've got to have all of these alliances, we've got to have all of these connections. The simple thing is nobody's chasing these because everybody's getting paid a paycheck, so they have no reason to go out to seek ways to earn a paycheck. It's the biggest difference in everything that we do. I thought this was really interesting. Let me know what you think about all of this. I'll leave links to this in the description. Other than that, stay safe, stay humble, stay aware, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.